What's up, Flight Simulator? We are back here with another flight this evening. Tonight we are flying out of St. Petersburg, Florida, back to Asheville, North Carolina. We're doing a typical flight for Allegiant Airlines, and we landed here last night. We spent the night in St. Pete, and we're getting ready to fly out. We are already ready for straight out departure. Awesome. Go ahead and get this baby started. We're in flaps configuration 1. Everything here looks pretty good. Let's take our parking brake off. We're going to do a rapid takeoff here just because we are ready to get back to North Carolina. Everything else looks good. Let's go ahead and get this baby rolling. This flight's usually about an hour and a half or so to get back to North Carolina. It's not too bad. We are rolling. 100 knots. 120. 140. There's V1 and rotate. And positive rate of climb. And gear up. Flaps up. Our auto throttle's on. Let's take that off. We're gonna continue to do our own thing here. There's 1,000 feet. Good deal. And we're at 2,000 feet. Everything's looking pretty good here. And continue to climb at about 260 knots, 2,700 feet here. Go ahead and bring down our nose a little bit. We're at 3,000 feet. And we're looking pretty good. We're going to follow the Florida coast on this one. We'll be going up through Valdosta, Georgia. We're going to ignore ATC on this flight too, just because, you know, they get a little obnoxious. So weather is calm in Florida today. Not too bad. You can see quite a bit of stars. We're about 3,000 feet here, 3,600. About to fly over Tarpon Springs. Go ahead and bank to our right just a hair. Got plenty of fuel. Look out to our right here. Whoa, what was that? Why is our engine 2 rolling back? Alright. Let's drop this to 3,000 feet. Engage. Let's put the autopilot on. What's our heading? We want to be. Let's maintain a straight heading. Auto throttle enable. Let's hold us at 260 knots. If at all possible. Oh, okay. Checklist. Engine number 2. Engine 2 failure. Master switch off. Let's see. Engine mode to ignite. We got no PSI in that engine. That engine is on. I'm not seeing anything here. Electrical, hydraulics, fire, engine 2, and operative. Alright, so we can't pull a fire switch on this thing. Try a manual restart. I'm not seeing anything here. We're flying the plane. It's still windmilling. 4%. Bring up. We need a map. Bring our map up. What do we got? Let's put in a mayday call. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is ShammyWow 69 Heavy. We have lost engine number 2. Engine number 2 trying a restart, but I don't think that's going to happen. It sounds like it's trying to come back up. We are, let's see, we got Tampa approach we can circle back on. Tampa approach. Tampa International, circle back to that. They do have runway 19 left, concrete, 19 right. Concrete 19 right is longer. Let's pick 19 right. There's an ILS for 19 right. 108.5. All right, let's go ahead and put that in our system here. We definitely do not have that. Let's shut that engine down. Definitely have engine number 2 go offline. Let's pull that throttle back here. All right, nav. We want 108.5 for ILS. ILS frequency set. Designated height 50. All right, autopilot. We are outside of the ILS for this one. Oh, nope, we have an ILS set. Let's see if this plane should start taking us in. We're going to manually maneuver our way over there. Tampa International, this is ShammyWow 69. We're requesting an immediate landing. Runway 19 right. We are circling back right now. We are at 3,000 feet. Currently traveling at 260 knots. Able to maintain airplane controls at this time. Well, this ended our flight pretty quick. I do not know what happened to engine number 2, but it decided to take a dump on us. Engine number 2 is at a complete stop, yes. We are completely reliant on engine number 1. Tampa International is in front of us there. Woohoo. 187. Looks like we are there. We have some ILS lock. We're at 22 miles north of Tampa here. Coming in, we have plenty of airspeed. I'm not worried about airspeed. Our thrust is working well. We'll hold 3,000 feet. So get this glide slope in play here. We will start to set up our approach. Let's keep our airspeed up in case we need it. ILS runway 19 right. Well, makes for a fun evening. Believe I will be canceling this flight for the night. I'll make a nice short video here. Drop down to 200 knots as we get closer. As we slow down, we're bringing the nose of the plane up. Let's see, we are not in the glide slope yet. We're getting close to the glide slope. Let's bring that down to 200 knots then. There is the glide slope. Let's drop down to 190. Glide slope is coming into view. I cannot see the runway. Let's see, look over. Yeah, there's the runway there. Once this glide slope is passed, we are going to go ahead, hit our approach. Let's drop our flaps. Configuration 1. To 180 knots. And there's our localizer coming into view. Let's start our approach. Approach is on. Drop back to 160 knots. All right, we're coming in. Let's go flaps 2, please. Let's arm these speed brakes. We're gonna need it. Speed brakes armed. Go up here. We're gonna set max. It won't let us set max. It'll let us set auto brake medium. It is a long runway, so we don't have to worry too bad about the distance of the airport itself. Localizer's looking good. Don't know what our pressure needs to be at this time, but that's okay because we're not using ATC. We are 7 miles out. We'll hold 160 knots. Luckily, we're in a pretty populated area here, so everything looks good on this end. We have completely lost that right engine, so we're getting some asymmetric thrust here. We'll be compensating for that. See, I should be able to compensate a little bit here. Get a couple degrees of trim. We're at 1200. Let's bring our speed back just a hair. 147 knots. We're still dropping landing gear down. Gear down. A little late on that, but I wanted that to be kind of a last minute thing. There's MacDill Air Force Base. And we're coming in. Whoa, plane.
200. 100. 60, 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard, 5.
We'll go full reverse thrust. I'm aiming left because I know we got some asymmetrical thrusters there. Apply our brakes. And down we went. Woohoo! Successful landing. Flaps up, speed brake off. We are on the ground. We are on the center line. I am impressed. Used a little bit of ILS there to help bring us in straight, so we didn't have to fight it. Alright, clear runway as soon as possible. Clearing runway. Alright. Well, we have successfully made it. So I'm going to end the video here. We will start another video on taking this puppy back off with just one engine. See how she does.